80 years after the Battle of Okinawa, the memories of World War II are fading in Taiwan. But on the Japanese island, its scars remain part of daily life, cut into the landscape and people's memories.
Okinawan natives filter through our lines. Although long a part of Tokyo's domain, the Japs treated them as an inferior race. Not at all warlike, they seem grateful for American kindness.
米軍、アメリカ軍をしてありったけの自国を一つにまとめた戦闘と言わせた凄まじい戦場に沖縄県民は放り出されました。
Okinawa was the last and largest land battle fought on Japanese home soil. Japanese troops were ordered to fight to the death, and Okinawan civilians, conscripted as medics, defense workers, even used as human shields, bore the brunt of Japan's final defense tactics.
The Okinawans, an ethnically vague race of Japanese nationals, are by no means antagonistic, but as they number close to 300,000, the security and health of our forces make them a definite military problem in the operation.
Civilians had it the worst of pretty much anybody. You have tens of thousands of Okinawans who are killed in the crossfire, who are killed, especially in a lot of cave fighting.
At around 100,000 civilians dead, estimates place the death toll at between a quarter and a third of the island's wartime population. And just across the sea, Taiwan, then still under Japanese rule, watched from afar. Spared an invasion, but not the war.
如果当时他们登陆的是台湾，那这些发生在冲绳的这些自杀攻击或者是集体自决、集体自杀的这一些悲剧，那在台湾会用什么样的方式出现？
The sea and airport city of Naha, what was soon to develop into a drawn-out siege, opens with intense bombardment of the approaches to the city.
Taiwan is saved from, unlike Okinawa, from a horrific land battle. Had there been a massive land battle in Taiwan, as there was late in the war on Okinawa, I think we would have seen a very different reaction by Taiwanese.
当時の日本では捕虜になるぐらいだったら自決しろというふうに沖縄の人たちは教わっていました。
Powerful tank flamethrowers blast enemy caves on strategic Sawtooth Ridge near Naha. Newsreel, Signal Corps, and Marine cameramen risk their lives to film the furious action near Sugarloaf, Conical, and Chocolate Drop Hills, and other cave-entrenched Jap positions.
The tradition for many was, of course, to go to their family caves, during times of crisis. Well, those are fighting positions, too. And the Americans can't really distinguish between one or the other, between who is who at times.
Satchel charges are used to blast many of the Japanese defenders from their underground emplacements.
While Okinawa was devastated, Taiwan got through the war comparatively unscathed. On the deadliest day of the war in Taiwan, an American air raid on Taipei killed 3,000. By comparison, the firebombing of Tokyo in March 1945 killed as many as 100,000 people in a single night. Along with human bones and equipment, Okinawans uncover hundreds of pieces of unexploded ordnance each year, compared to just 2 or 3 major finds a year in Taiwan.
また不発弾がまだたくさん地中に残っているので、その不発弾が爆発してしまって亡くなってしまう子供がいたりとか、戦争の後というのがずっと続いていました。
There's also the fact that U.S. forces who landed on Okinawa in April 1945 never truly left. Today, the island hosts 70% of all U.S. military facilities in Japan, a reality that could once again place its people on the front lines in a potential conflict over the Taiwan Strait.
他们就会跟我提到台湾有事这样，那他们就是会表达说，就是不管是用什么样的一个名目，不管是为了什么样的一个名义，他们就会说战争是绝对不可以的这样。
For Okinawans, like many people in mainland Japan, the war was rock bottom. Things began to improve after the empire's defeat. But in Taiwan, It was the post-war years that cast the longest shadow. Food shortages, a new regime, massacres, and decades of martial law.
16岁讲好，咱等到要死也无钱，都爱你讲好了，就迄阵的艰苦，咱骗日本时代搁较艰苦。日本时代你艰苦，日本人要配食啊米互你。迄阵哦，讲好了，伊佫无头无早，有钱嘛无得食米。
80 years after World War II, Okinawa still hosts the bulk of U.S. forces in Japan, and Taiwan now finds itself at the center of rising tensions with China. For both islands, history is more than memory. It's a reminder that the next conflict could again hit close to home. James Lin, Ed Moon, Bryn Thomas, and Jeffrey Chen for TaiwanPlus.